Well, so far so good. Just a little bit of room up there. Seems like everything's staying up. Oh yeah, still got another 8 inches or so. First off, I have to say I'm not rich. I get all this by working hard. When we first bought our house, I had to settle for a tiny little 2-car garage that turned into a ice skating rink in the winter and a swimming pool every time it rained. There was actually one storage unit I bought that changed that. I bought a storage unit that had, I believe it was 6 or 7 Ditch Witch trenching machines in it. Paid $5,100 for the unit. I bought it while we were trying to get a loan to build this garage. And I ended up, all the equipment had super low hours on it. There was one that sat on a trailer. I think it had 10 hours on it. There was a bunch of walk behind ones. Everything was super clean. Well, the guy, I guess, filed for bankruptcy on his business, and the storage unit was in limbo for a couple of years, so Public Storage couldn't wait to get rid of it. But right place at the right time. I think I made like $32,000 or $33,000 off that unit, and this garage all in was like $35,000. So we ended up going back to the bank, and I told them I didn't need the loan anymore, and they were kind of shocked. They're like, "What do you mean you don't need the loan anymore?" And I told them what happened, and they're like, "This is a first for us." So yeah, I call this a Ditch Witch garage. Still looking for a vintage Ditch Witch sign to hang up in here. So if anybody's got one, let me know. Yeah, a lot of my tools, equipment came out of storage units. And by the time I kept them, I had very little or nothing into them. The lift, I had the money to, actually it started out, I bought a unit with a lift in it, wouldn't fit in my garage. Sold the lift, was gonna buy another one. We needed the money for something else at the time, so we used the money. And that happened 2 or 3 times. Ended up buying a lift. I measured 3 times that thing was gonna fit in here. Guy comes out, tells me, he's not, nope, you need another 3 inches. So, sold that lift when wife was in the hospital, needed the money. So, and she, she passed away. This was, I bought 2 things for myself. I'm gonna say it right here. I bought 2 things for myself. This lift and the motor and trans that's going in the Galaxy. I said it. I spent money on myself. I'm not proud of it, but I did. So, that's where we're at. Oh, I'll show you my, that tire machine came out of a storage unit that I bought. These cabinets all came out of a school in Valparaiso, Indiana. They sold them off as scrap, basically. Countertop, got from my old neighbor, Doug. Miss that guy, I wonder how he's doing lately. Toolbox I bought, but I pieced together tools over the years. So, you can get what you want, you just have to work hard for it, just like everybody else. I think I'm lucky, but I also know how hard I worked. So, got this van up in the air. First time under it. Pretty solid van. A little bit of surface rust in the frame, but I mean, for a 1979, it's a very solid van. It's got a 351 Windsor, I believe a C6 transmission. Could be wrong, might be an FMX, but I believe it's a C6. Yeah, 9-inch, of course. I can't believe I'm underneath this thing. That trailer hitch is gonna have to come off, I think. Other than that, it's solid. Looks like it's got newer shocks on it. Well, all right, well, let's see what kind of work I can get done on this thing this weekend. Wish me luck. All right, so got the other two old wheels and tires off. I got the slots off the other side. I got to reseal that one. I got one in the house I got to do. I think the first thing I'm going to do, though, is get these guys off so I can test fit the flares. Not sure how I'm going to do the pipes in here yet. I might have to use the taller adapters, only go out part way to do the side pipes, because they're not. That's not enough room to clear them right now. All right, well, get these guys off. Well, I got one of the flares test fit. Seems like it's the right one. Trying to decide how I should mount these. They don't have too much of a lip on them. I don't have much experience with glue, body welder, whatever you want to call it. So probably end up using screws, but gonna have to go right on that edge, I assume. We'll see what I have here for hardware. Should be able to limit my trips going out to the store. I found all this in a storage unit, believe it or not, from a restoration shop. So I'm pretty well stocked. Oh, somebody was looking for these. Nick, if you're watching, I remember where I put them. All right, well, back to work. All right, well, I got one on. I still need to put a couple more screws in it, but it's on. Gotta get another one down here and probably up here. So two more screws. And man, look how close that fan is. Jeez. I'm gonna have to do something about that. But at least I have a plan of attack here. I'm just gonna wipe these off for now. I'm not gonna worry about painting them. I'll worry about that later. A little chilly out yet for painting stuff. All right, well, got 3 more left to do. Well, it's official. Illinois, well, our governor just ordered everybody needs to stay home for the next couple weeks. Starting tomorrow through April 7th. We are only allowed to leave for essentials. Well, ain't that wonderful? I understand. But problem with that is I sell on eBay. Is eBay going to suspend all my sales? Because if I'm not allowed to leave the house to ship stuff, how am I supposed to fill my orders? So that leaves a lot of questions that I need to get answers for. But got two flares on. Front and rear. I know. I should have cleaned them off first. They're on there though. Well, it's a start. Let's see what I can get done between now and April 7th, I guess. Oh boy. See ya.